Hey everyone, Miosity here. I had to break these episodes into two parts because they turned out so much longer than I expected. I hope you don't mind too much. I'm trying to keep these more digestible in length. That being said, we just finished up where we broke into the SLDF armory, and the Argo had a minor emergency, so everyone but Yang and Kamiya went back to take care of what just happened. If you don't know what just happened, go back, watch the previous episode, you'll find out. And so with this little insertion out of the way that otherwise wouldn't have happened, let's get to the meat of things and pick up where we left off. Dead in space. Farah? Farah, I need a status report. What's your condition up there? The Argo's main drive is still offline. I'm working on it in engineering. I think I've got the malicious code isolated, but it's already done a lot of damage. What's your status, Lady Arano? We're on the move. The Taurian Marines have taken the outpost castle. Most of our salvage team is dead. Yang sealed the mech bay doors, but they won't hold for long. There's only 5 of us left. Me, Yang, and the 3 mech warriors from the Delphinus. We're on our way to the surface in the few mechs that Yang managed to get running. Heads up, Lady Arano. When you reach the surface, you're gonna have company. I'm picking up a Turian recon lance standing just outside the main doors. Acknowledged, Miss Meyer. The recon lance doesn't worry me. When they see what we're piloting, they'll wish they'd have stayed home. Those recon mechs are just the first wave. We're in trouble, people. Yeah, boss. I figured that much out on my own. Man, what a day. Look, can anyone tell me why the Turians are fighting for the Espinosas? And what this Ostergaard guy has against us specifically? Because this is some grade A bullshit right here. I don't know, Yang. Where my ancestors came from, deep periphery, we didn't have these kind of problems. Yeah, well, if you go back someday, make sure to take me along with you. Because right now, that sounds like a really nice change of pace. My people shouldn't be fighting us. They shouldn't even be here at all. Aside from us and Corosas, nobody should know anything about Castle Nautilus. So how the hell do they know where to find us? Best guess, the Taurians were tipped off by Espinosa. That means we got ourselves a mole. I'll bet you anything I know who it is too. Otto Corosas. Remember what Lord Corosas told us? His son returned from Weldry a different person? The Directorate played with his mind and broke him, somehow? You think they brainwashed him? It's plausible. I'll send a warning to Smithin as soon as I'm able. But right now, the only thing that matters is fixing the ship and getting Kamiya away from the Taurian border. The Restoration dies if she's captured. I've been protecting people my entire life, Alexander. I sure as hell don't intend to stop now. Thank you, Commander. Just please bring her home. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the Argo's docking clamps are locked tight. Things won't budge until Farah fixes whatever that thing did to the ship. The Leopard is out of commission. I'm working on it. If I can get the doors to engineering open, we can manually release the clamps. Let us know if there's anything we can do to help. Will do. Please, Lady Arano, keep yourself alive. I'll fix this. I promise. Roger that, Farah. We'll hold out for as long as we can. The elevator is accelerating. We're almost to the surface. Any second now these doors are going to open, and we're gonna need some place to go. Darius, what are our options? Best bet, the Delphinus. Lord Corossa's other support ships have either fled or been destroyed. But the Delphinus is still on the planet's surface. She's within sprinting distance of the castle gates. She's currently powered down. I don't think the Turians have detected her yet. If you can make it out of there, Captain Gregus and his crew should be able to extract you. That's the plan then. Dr. Murad will have until we get there to fix the Argo. Any longer and we're all dead. Miosity, I need you to stay on comms and guide us through this. That's what you're paying me for. Elevators just come to a stop. The lights in here are flashing. Any second the doors are going to slide open. Mech warriors, ready yourself for action. If we don't get them off the planet, we're going to lose our chief mech tech and our most important client. We can't let that happen. You've got this. Guide our people home.
Command interface initiated.
Lady Kamaya Arano of the Arano Restoration, on behalf of the Torian Concordat, I hereby command you to... Oh shit, they're piloting SLDF battle mechs. We need reinforcements now. On our way home is the other side of these Torians. Push through them and fight for the Reach.
Just a heads up. When we get to a safe distance, I'm gonna set off a little surprise I left behind for our Taurian friends.
Surprise?
You'll see. Trust me. You're gonna love it.
Reporting minimal damage.
I'm under heavy fire.
Command interface initiated.
Now, we did do a little bit of the mission last night. We let the enemy get their first turn. Now we get ours. We get Star Era, like Legendary Era mechs to play with. None of these guys are my mech warriors, mind you. I don't know if I get to keep any of these afterwards, so we're gonna try to keep them in good shape. The one thing I do know is they have very special guns because ERPPC, when do you see that? It does more damage than normal PPC, extended range extreme, so it has more range of course, and I think it does more stability damage. And if he goes right here, he can just hit the Shadowhawk. So we're going to do just that and see what this Griffin here that we're not used to can pump out. It's going to hit the side, and if that hits the side with everything there, that could just outright boom him.
Roger that.
Left leg down. That Shadowhawk is in shambles already. Alright. So, I'm not sure what the Highlander and Black Knight count as. 95 melee damage. Large pulse. I'm not sure how they consider compared to lasers. 5 more damage. I'm not sure if they have more range or anything, or shoot out less heat. And he also has an extended range PPC on him. So we're gonna play a little game here, because it might be fun to take out this javelin right here. So we're gonna shoot most of the guns at the Shadowhawk and try to take it out. But we're also gonna... Oh, it's not javelin, it's a Jenner, my bad. But we're still gonna try to do this and see what happens. Left torso destroyed. Left arm destroyed. CT destroyed. He just had a very bad day. He still got something on the Jenner. We're ripping them to shreds here.
Target's taking a critical hit.
They still have things moving. They're shooting at us.
What do you need?
that was the Gauss rifle he was talking about. Not sure why that has a 5 in red. So it does 75, maybe plus 5 damage, does 40 stability damage, and has extreme range. Oh, it's plus 5 heat. Ooh. And has plus LRM. I'm not sure what the plus is, and a plus stability. Oh. I bet we can just walk up to him and deck him. 35 plus 50. Let's find out what happens. I kinda want these guys gone anyway.
Badass.
And she has an Atlas, which extended range large lasers, medium pulses, and then AC 20. 140 damage, so if she hit the torso or the head, it's gone.
Closing into melee range. Inflicting heavy damage.
So what do they got left on us?
I'm being flanked.
Now, I think Yang said he had a surprise once we get free of this, so we should maybe book it this turn and see what happens. Especially if they're gonna be near this.
Getting outmaneuvered.
We have an unknown on sensors.
That's fine.
Not much armor
Alright,
left.
that's a Jenner.
Good to go.
Extended range PPC. So if I stand here, I can hit this guy. Panther. There's another down there. Okay. 75. We'll go at him.
Confirm.
Not sure what goes next. Whatever that is. An enforcer.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
We're still good though. We got vehicles too. Alright. So we gotta be a little careful.
Something you want done?
That doesn't count as trade, huh?
Roger.
Surprised the large pulses have a better range chance to hit the enforcer. There was more blips.
Engaging.
Left leg, left torso, left arm destroyed. 2 injuries on the Panther. We're ripping it apart. Another vehicle, I'm guessing, is going to shoot at the Griffin here.
Reporting major armor loss.
Yep.
Alright.
Roger.
So, I wonder.
Multiple targets confirmed.
I was just trying to get rid of the blip there. Oh! Didn't get rid of her. I was kind of hoping that would get rid of the Panther. It's 33 armor on it. We'll get rid of it.
Battle mech. The directorate. Reporting minimal damage. Armor breach. Internal damage.
Orders.
Alright, so... that didn't go as planned. There's a Jenner down there. There's these guys up here.
On my way.
Striker, Scorpion, Enforcer. 48, 90. No. Alright.
Affirmative.
They're really laying into this Griffin.
Good to go. Coordinates received. Roger that.
Very nice.
Internal structure damage.
Yeah?
Okay, I guess I'm going on the vehicle because I can't see the Enforcer.
Acknowledged.
Which, wow.
One more for the scrap heap. Standing by.
And we'll precision this.
I'm moving.
Wonder if we're far enough away now.
Affirmative.
Oh, we chunked it.
Reporting a critical structure.
Okay, this distance should be good. Hold on for just a second. And... Well, there's one. That did about what I was expecting, Yang. Surprise! Yang. Was that? Castle Nautilus. Yeah. When I saw that the Turians were gonna take it away from us, I planted a couple demo charges in the armory, right next to the ammunition dump. That rumble you felt was about 1,000 tons of high explosive cooking off at once. You destroyed it. An SLDF castle full of priceless technology. Gone. Well, I wasn't about to let the Turians have it. They're shooting at us, remember? Yes, Mr. Veritan, of course. You're right. It had to be done. On one hand, I agree with Arano. It's kind of a shame that everything in there went kaboom. On the other hand, I do agree with Yang. If even one of those mechs had gotten into the hands of the Turians, bad things would have happened to the Restoration.
Run, Lady Arano. Run as far as you can. I will find you all the same.
Come on, send me a real mech warrior.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, so... if I... Oh, the ER doesn't have a minimum range either. That's amazing.
Got it. Target's taking a critical hit.
Alright, he can go, and probably take the Jenner out.
Acknowledged.
That's a lot of hits. Yeah, it's down.
That's a kill.
I agree. Striker goes.
Damn it. I'm wounded.
What do you need?
She can bust this thing.
Putting my weight into it. The Directorate must fall. Mech destroyed. You have my attention.
And I'm guessing. She'll bust this
Where did
one.
it happen?
Yep.
Target eliminated. That's all you got?
Ready. Roger that.
And Enforcer is down,
Hostile eliminated.
which leaves us with the Striker. It's probably gonna take a good shot at him. Nothing busted, I think.
That shot went internal.
Ready for orders.
Can fire a whole slew of lasers at it.
Got the angle. Taking the shot.
Alright.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Acknowledged. I'm moving.
Moving to position.
I'll stay put for now. Just gotta get there.
I'm moving out.
Heading out. On it.
This is Lady Arano to the ARS Delphinus. Captain Grigus, do you read me? Lady Arano, thank the gods. We've got a visual on you and your lance. Get your people on board and we'll get you out of here. Thank you, Captain. Wait, what was that?
I told you you would die here. Say goodbye to your ride home.
Oh, shit. Incoming!
Well, that was a thing. That was an unarmed support ship, you animal. There was no need for you to target it. Tell that to the crew of the New Grange. How do you know about that? Ostegard answer me. He cut the line. What's the status of the Leopard dock? Docking clamps are still locked down tight, but I've opened the doors to engineering. We can manually disengage the clamps from here. I'll go prep her for takeoff. Darius, I'll need her help with the clamps. Yeah, I'm on it, Lady Arano. I suggest that you head deeper into the valley. They'll have a harder time targeting you with their artillery in there. And keep your eyes on the sky. Meyer will be on her way directly. Oh boy. So artillery will hit here in 3 rounds, I think is what it's saying.
Do what I can.
On the move.
New place to get to is there, and there's new mechs on the way.
Standing by.
Receiving you. I copy.
Yeah?
I'll go here. Give us a little better view of down there. They've got something assault class.
Yes, I hear you. Tell me what you need.
My forces are closing in on you, Lady Urano. Your time is running out.
Actually, we're gonna reserve what we can. They'll get closer. A Vindicator. So they have a sniper.
Do they think they can hurt me?
Reserving action.
Probably not awesome with that many
Come on.
PPCs.
Send me a real mech warrior.
Commander?
Reading you loud and clear. Location confirmed.
AC can't hit, so hopefully this wrecks something. They might have 2 assault classes, alright.
Understood.
5 mechs down there.
We've got incoming assault mechs.
A Zeus, a Battlemaster, a Griffin.
Another obstacle to overcome. For the restoration.
Can use some of those resolve points there.
Okay, I'm on it.
Oof.
Crap, that shot went internal.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, there's no way. Oh, there is a way he can fire. Alright. See if they can move after this.
No problem. On my way. Copy that.
Arm destroyed. Is that a knockdown? Please tell me that's a knockdown. 2 injuries on the tactician.
Receiving you.
Doesn't look like he'll get a hit on them though. Alright. Well. Then he'll go at the Battlemaster.
Taking the shot.
Not sure why that ignored guarded, but I'll take it.
Waiting for orders.
Hop up here, finish off the Vindicator.
I copy.
Alright. One last thing shooting at us.
Target eliminated. What's up, boss?
I think we can only see the Griffin because of him.
Moving out.
Oh. Well then. Actually, precision. Not that I'm gonna take it out,
Locking
but
on target. I think I hit something good.
no clue. Yep, called the awesome. And the third one. Alright. Cryptus needs to move to get those blips. She can only really get one blip, which is kind of sad. There we go.
Roger.
You can hit this, it's down.
Aye aye. Engaging target.
Head destroyed. Different hit, but good.
Follow me to victory. Tango down.
And the Battlemaster. Griffin might get lost in this fight.
Report. Internal damage.
I'm listening.
Alright, I'm gonna have to look at what they have. I think the awesome needs to go, but 557, 500, 150, 200. Actually, the Battlemaster does, okay.
Inflicting heavy damage.
I will rain fire on your lance and smile as it burns.
You're a little grim there, buddy.
Oh, crap.
There goes our Griffin.
That's really bad. Receiving you. Moving to position. Engaging with target.
There goes their battle master.
For the Aurigan people.
It's a lot less firepower at us. Now the scariest thing is this. Oof.
Reporting internal damage. Standing by. Affirmative. Administering justice. I'm here. Confirmed.
Alright, let's see what we can do. No more precision shots, but I think that's a knockdown.
Got past the armor. The Directorate must fall.
Griffin's gonna do something bad. At least he missed.
Standing by. Locking in coordinates.
Go ahead and run, Lady Kamea. You won't get far. I volunteered for this shit assignment so I can have the pleasure of hunting you down. And when I catch you, I will make you pay for the death of my son.
He really doesn't like us.
Acknowledged.
Alright, awesome down.
One less target.
Aye, aye. Here we go.
Let's see if we can get him. And tear this leg off.
Here we go.
It's not what I was aiming for, but it works.
I'm listening. Copy that. Discharging weapon.
CT destroyed.
Battle mech is.
Your son was aboard the New Grange, wasn't he? That's what this is about. He was the captain of the New Grange. You spoke with him. I listened to his flight recorder. I heard you order his death. If that is the truth, then you know what I asked him to stand down. He was under orders. He couldn't stand down. But even if he could, do you think it would matter? He was my son. Nothing you say or do can make this right. The only resolution I will accept is your death. And so, Lady Arano, I am coming for you. Pray that your uncle's soldiers reach you before I do. This guy really does not listen to
On my
reason.
way. Confirmed.
He knows what was aboard that ship, and he doesn't care.
I'm on it.
Position confirmed.
I've got you, Lady Arano, setting a return course to the Argo. We need to fall back to restoration space while we still can. Thank you, Miss Meyer, and you, Commander. You saved my life, the both of you. I wouldn't be too sure about that if the Torians, my people, are on the Directorate side. I don't know if any of us will ever be safe again.
Mission successful.
Okay, got 1.7 for that. Don't know who Reynard is, but he was killed in action. Only lost tech thing that was kind of broken was the Griffin. Otherwise, the Highlander needs repairs. The Atlas needs slight repairs to the back. Really, all this thing lost was a jump jet, so everything else could be repurposed, or, you know, they could just repair it. I'm taking the Awesome, I am taking the Battlemaster. I could have a Zeus. Oof. You know what? I'm gonna take the chance that they'll give me the Battlemaster, and I am taking the Zeus. They gave me the Battlemaster still, and a Shadowhawk, and a Jenner. And no special weapons. I'm not sure if there are any in there. I didn't bother to check.
This isn't over, Lady Arano. I will find you. And my son will be avenged. Pray that your uncle's soldiers reach you before I do.
He really has a grudge. Alright, that was a nightmare, but I think we're finally through it. I've quarantined the Locura in secondary storage. I've shut down that drive. It can't hurt us anymore. Excuse me, Doc. The what? The malicious code from the Nautilus. That's what I'm calling it now. The Locura. Like Lady Arano's story. It needed a name. This seemed appropriate as anything else. Any objections? I don't care what we call it, Doc. I just want to know what we're gonna do with it. What we're gonna do with it is leave it alone. Secondary storage is now off limits. That means no more Star League maps, no more hidden archive, nothing. Put some yellow tape around it if you need to. Whatever you have to do to remind yourselves, just don't touch it. Nobody will touch anything or they'll have to answer to me. Sumeri was right. This entire sorry episode was a terrible mistake. We're still alive, Lady Arano, and we recovered a few battle mechs. I'm calling that a win. Don't know if I'd go that far, but I'm glad we're still breathing. Are you sure that the rest of the Argos systems are secure, Farah? I mean, really sure? If they weren't, we wouldn't be having this conversation. I'm about 90% certain that the code was trying to detonate our fuel reserves. If it were still doing damage, the Argo probably would have exploded by now. We better have this thing contained, Doc. I do not intend to die on a dropship. Understood, Commander. I promise you I won't let that happen, not to you, not to any of us. The Argo is my baby. I brought her back to life on Axelis, nursed her back to health on the Learton shipyard. I've been caring for her all this time. I will not allow this code to kill her or harm her, any of her crew. You have my word. Alright, you heard the Doc. Hands off secondary storage. Let's move on. We have other problems to discuss. Like the fact that we're fighting the Taurians now? Sure, let's talk about that. How the hell did this happen? I mean, I get that we killed the Commodore's son, but people die every day. Nations don't usually go to war over them. I think that the Directorate had been in bed with the Taurians for a while now, Yang. That's where their weapons had been coming from. If ships like the New Grange had been running weapons to the Directorate since our victory on Weldry, and the New Grange was a Taurian vessel, it stands to reason that Espinosa and the Protector Calderan had been doing the business on the sly ever since the war started. Right now, the why of it doesn't matter. The Taurians have just declared war on the Restoration. That changes everything. Alexander, I need you to contact Lady Centriella and arrange a war council. Maybe she can help us dig ourselves out of this. I'll need you there as well, Commander. Be ready to set a course for Weldry. Roger that, Lady Arano. When we hear from you, we'll come running. In the face of the Taurian war machine, I fear that our systems may begin to abandon us. The founding houses we already liberated need to see that our cause isn't lost. You sure about that? Because from where I'm standing, things aren't looking good. I will find us a way out of this, Mr. Baratan. I swear it on my father's name. Highlander HGN732B. And thanks for your help on R2. I offer you this Starleague era Highlander Meacity. May it carry you to victory in the days to come. In the Highlander 732B is an ancient model from the Starleague days. Its Gauss rifle is a terrifying weapon that gave it a huge punch in almost any range, but you can't find these anymore. And of course it still has the jump capability it's always been known for. We're deep in Directorate Space Commander. There won't be any work for us out here. We'll need to plot a course back to the Restoration. Come to navigation when you're ready. Oh boy. So I need to get rid of a mech for the Highlander. Probably get rid of the Javelin.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
The Zeus 6S moves faster than many other assault mechs and mounts a decent long-range weaponry. Its armor is very good, but it can get stuck in a tight spot if forced into close-range fights. We'll probably get rid of the other Javelin for the Zeus, which almost spells out Zeus with its code name. Alright, and I think we're going to end this episode here. We got a lot to do. Not sure how long it's going to take to get out of Directorate Space, but we have, not counting any rework we have to do or repairs, 39 days and just repairing stuff we have processing right now. We have 70 days until some of our people are out of medbay already. So, not like we don't have things to do while getting out of here. Not like we don't have the funds to do that. We'll probably get a few things set on the Argo as well. Like always, if anyone wants to see anything, be it mech tuning, mech tinkering, how I'm doing stuff on the Argo, just shoot me a comment down below. Otherwise, if you're seeing any blips because I'm still tinkering around with the video editing program or audio blips, let me know down below as well. Otherwise, I wish you all well and have a good one.